Welcome back, Benchwarmers. We're here for episode 3 of the Blueprint. We had a positive feeling going into this weekend, and we're getting together to see how it all played out.
I'm starting to get the hang of this, I think.
Davante Adams went off this week, right? I mean, our team had to.
My team.
I'm Brendan, proud fantasy coach.
I'm Corey, waiver wire watcher.
I'm Nando, future fantasy star, and this is our view from the bench.
Before we get started, if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you never miss any one of the new episodes.
Also, if you could please do us the favor, if you like what you see or hear, please don't forget to smash that like button.
Smash it for us, come on. It's free. It's free for you, it's free for us. Helps out the channel a lot more than you probably think. Nando, I just want to be one of the first to say, congratulations on your first fantasy win. How does it feel?
Feels like every other day.
No, you're supposed to feel great.
A win. It feels like a win, all right? My days feel great.
All right, okay, that's good. I'll take it. So 1-1, we took it. Let's throw up on the screen real quick to show you what the final was. Was 90 something to 70 something? Won by like 20 points. It's pretty good. Now, granted, he had a lot of people that maybe he shouldn't have played, but that's neither here nor there. It's a good week. So again, I know you're watching it closely. Being a Raiders fan, having Davante Adams help you out, probably nice, right? Can't believe they actually beat
Yes,
Baltimore.
sir. Gardner Minshew understood that he had a wide receiver today. Well, yeah,
Yes.
last week.
True. And a tight end, even though we picked up Mark Andrews and played him because Mark Andrews is one of the best tight ends in the league. The tight end you drafted, Mr. Brock Bowers out of Las Vegas, did work too. So we might be playing him this week. But we'll see. We'll see. Stay tuned for later in the episode when we get to that. Before we move on, though, there's a story that I forgot to tell everybody. And I want to kind of bring it up real quick. So I'll make it short and sweet. During week 1, again, I know it's late. This is week 2 that we just finished, so I'm late. During week 1, Nando decided to text me on a Sunday morning watching the Bengals game. He's like, hey, we have a mutual friend named Jonathan. He's like, hey, Jay's team kind of sucks. And I immediately replied very kindly and calmly, excuse me, sir. While I do want to help you with your fantasy team, please refrain from texting me anything football related about your team, your opponent's team, anything fantasy related during football times. Because I want you to talk about these things, but there's a reason why I don't play anymore because it drives me fucking mad. And so when he messaged me about it, I'm like, bro, you're going to get me back into the craziness. So I asked him to nicely not. And you got that, right, Nando? You understood it in principle. You didn't seem to take offense.
I think so.
Okay. All right. Well, later on during the middle of week 2, I decided to create like a group chat between us 3 so we can kind of talk about stuff, make sure the blueprint's moving. My text simply stated, yo, new chat for our fantasy team, laughy face. Nando, do you remember what you said back? Do you want to read it? Or do you want me to read it for
I do remember. No, I have it right here.
Okay, what'd you say back to me?
Sorry, but please do not contact me regarding anything football related outside of the podcast.
Oh, this damn kid, dude. Touche. You got me. That was funny. And I'm sorry, Nando, and you are right. We will keep it strictly podcast related because neither of us want to go insane. So anyways, I had to tell that story. I thought it was hilarious. This witty damn kid over here just freaking shoving it right back at me. So good job. Kind of discussed it a little bit. We're kind of a little flip-flop on these quarterbacks. Corey, we thought Stafford was going to run with, or no, we thought Burrow was going to run with it, and then we're like, oh, Stafford against the Cardinals, and we've been wrong both times. Why? Yeah. What are we doing wrong?
We're not doing anything wrong. It's the first couple of weeks. We talked about it. Burrow and the Bengals tend to start slow. We thought for sure that the Rams, having I think been 11-2 against the Cardinals under Sean McVay, figured that wouldn't be a problem. But healthy Kyler Murray had a different thing to say about that. It's almost as if watching the game, since it was on here on the local broadcast in Southern California, it felt like Murray played a little more loose than he typically has against the Rams. I don't know if anything about not having Aaron Donald running after him or having to account for him had anything to do with that or not. But
yeah, maybe.
A lot more at ease and just kind of doing his thing like he usually is when he's healthy. So if the Cardinals can get that Kyler and a Marvin Harrison duo going like they had last weekend, Cardinals could be dangerous, man. You could have a nice little team there for a while.
Yeah, true. It's too bad that we don't have any Cardinals freaking players on our team. We might want to scrub the waiver wire for some receivers because if Kyler Murray gets going, they're eventually going to start doubling Marvin Harrison Jr. because he exploded this week. So that was a good one. So one of our failures is we can't keep the damn right quarterback. And then we convinced Nando to not play the right tight end because Brock Bowers ending up having more yards and receptions than
Yeah,
Mark Andrews.
but
Yes.
you made the point last week though. Bowers, if Gardner Minshew can't throw the ball to anybody, then Bowers and Devontae are almost kind of worthless as even weapons to have on our team. So the fact that Minshew is, even though 31 to 38, that's great. I know it's not a lot necessarily big throws down the field, but usually your tight end is your last second resort go to weapon. So I figured Bowers would have a moving forward with Minshew. Yes, I completely agree. But maybe we think about having to even do Bowers and Andrews on one of them on the flex, depending on matchups week to week. And when one of them has a bye, we know the other one's going to play for us. So,
yeah, very smart, very smart. So yeah, that was one of the big ones. Any other notes from week 1 that I missed, Nando? Or week 2?
No,
I'm sorry.
I feel like we played it pretty well. We played what we thought was going to happen. Of course, we got Tua out now, so 2 more problems for us.
Rough. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Not that we had Tua, but to your point, Waddle is nothing without him. I think we looked it up. He's averages 5 catches for 56 yards and no touchdowns while Tua has been out. And he averages 8 catches for 90 yards and a touchdown while Tua's in. So, unfortunately, it's night and day. So we're going to have to try to see if Waddle's going to be able to hold it. Skylar Thompson, I think was his name, Corey, right? That's backup.
yes.
Yeah. We'll see if Skylar can do anything that Tua could do. Doubt it. Hopefully he doesn't do what Tua does with concussions, but we'll see.
Yeah. Saw Skylar doing the post-game press conference the other day. Obviously, he felt bad about Tua and everything, but I was like, I don't even know who this guy is. Never heard of him. Don't know what college he went to. Nothing. I don't know anything about this guy except for the fact that now he's the starting quarterback. So I wonder if the Dolphins have thought about maybe calling Mr. Ryan Tannehill to come back, because I think that would be a better option for them.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, perfect. So then, if we want to move on, then let's talk about the waiver wire, because like you're talking about Waddle, we've got some issues here. So you want to
yeah, I'll give my little spiel about that. So the current transactions that we threw in for our first waiver was switching out Alan Lazard, who did nothing for us last week, and we don't think he's gonna change up with that, for Carson Steele. If you guys message me on our fantasy group chat.
Ours. Yeah, I like that. Don't forget ours, right?
We're dropping Tyler Lockett, the other, I think it was a Seahawks receiver, receiver, yeah.
Yep.
For Jackson Smith-Njigba, just because we think that as a player himself, he's going to get more. He's been targeted way more than Tyler Lockett right now.
Yep.
So hopefully that plays out well, and we're dropping Philly defense for Rome Odunze.
Yeah. Another
hoping that
receiver
he just pulls through.
Agreed. Yeah, we're hoping that Caleb and them. That was really well done, Nando. Nice. Way to not only who, but why. I like it. What, Corey?
I said it's almost like Nando's done this a few times now.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, so those are the waiver wire pickups. There's a ton out there. A lot of running backs out there. I know the Cowboys running back, Rico Dowdle, I know there's talks about picking him up. A lot of people are into maybe Cam Akers because Joe Mixon got nicked up last week. There's a lot of running backs kind of out there. Samaje Perine. We're trying to go for the Eagles. The Chiefs starting back now that Pacheco's out. If we don't get it, then we don't really need running back help. So going all in on receivers, because that's kind of where we're lacking here. So great way to wrap that one up. Thank you, Nando. Thank you. So as of for right now, up on the screen here, you will see the week 3 matchup. Are we projected? What are we projected for, Nando?
So on week 3 matchup, we are projected to win by a slight percentage. It's very slight.
What's the projected total?
Our projected total is a lovely 97.7 points to 91.32. So it's a very slight win.
Yeah, we'll hope that we can all hope this plays out like that. And really, dude, what we got to do, going back a little bit to waivers, kind of just talk about future, is we just got to be quick and hope that waiver wires hit for us, for anybody that gets hurt. Just because this is kind of what we're dealing with, hoping that maybe rookies pop off, like the Odunzes or Smith-Njigba, although he's not technically a rookie, is his second year in the league. He didn't do too much last year, kind of breaking it in. So, okay. Yeah. Thank you for showing that. So we have some confidence in it. I mean, I'm not necessarily afraid, right? But you never know. That's what I guess all this fantasy crap is, right? Is you just never know.
Yes, sir.
This is why we stopped having our own team in the first place. Is this exact stress you're trying to avoid talking about right now?
100%, 100%. So that
Don't
is
text me on Sunday. We know about it. Don't text Brendan on Sunday.
Exactly. And I won't text you either, okay? That's my bad.
It's actually Monday for Cincinnati, so it's okay this time.
Okay, yeah, true. But I'm excited for this. I mean, we'll see. Hopefully we can get another dub. I just nervous. But yeah, exactly why I don't play anymore. This should be the lineup that we have. If anything changes, we'll make sure to update you in any episodes we have later this week. But this should be what we have going into the weekend. The only thing we're playing about, and Corey mentioned it a little bit, is maybe we sit Jerome Ford for the Mark Andrews, since we are a half PPR league, having another catching tight end out there might be something that we switch. But that's up to Nando. Again, we're trying to more lead him and guide him than drag him. Like, we want him to make some of these big decisions. So
yeah, we're gonna take you to the water, but you got to drink it, man. It's on
exactly.
you.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. I mean, you guys are guiding me very well, because without me saying that myself, you would never have thought that was a possibility. I thought of the flex, the double tight end. So
no, you
did.
That's
me, guys, not just you guys.
That's good.
It's good. You're learning. By week 8, you might not even need us. The training wheels might come off.
By week 8, this just may be Nando doing this show, just so everybody knows. He's just going to update you on his fantasy team, and we will be kicked out. So.
Yep.
No, but I think you're doing great, man. I appreciate you, honestly, just being able to let us be involved a little bit. Again, we have a fantasy itch. We just don't want to be too involved. So this kind of helps us out. Mm-hmm. Hopefully helps you out a little bit. We're trying our best. Again, we have some wins, some championships under our belt. So we're going to see if we can recover from this D draft grade.
Yeah, we're going to.
Yeah, excellent. That's right. That's kind of it here. We're going to keep it short and simple. Again, we'll update you if we change anything later in the week. Let us know down in the comments if you think you got a chance this week. I know statistically we do, but now that you've seen the matchup, do we have something? Or are we getting cooked and now we're starting 1 and 2? Also, anyone give us any sleeper pickups, especially receiver help? Yeah. We need receiver help.
We need all the help we can get.
Come on.
Lots of it.
Exactly. Thank you all, though, for stopping by. As always, appreciate everybody. Thank you for seeing things from our view from the bench. I'm Brendan.
And I'm Corey. Like we always say, enjoy the sports until we talk again.
Peace.
Peace. I got you. Peace, love, and positivity.
This was a Sycamore 4th Studios production.